Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good middle of the night. Whatever time of day it may be, when you see and or hear this video. I'm probably going to struggle with my stream of consciousness this morning. Remembering the few things I would like to touch on. If I am not successful, then maybe I'll just try again. I did not wake up angry, but as the morning has progressed for me here in Arkansas, I'm becoming angry, becoming more and more angry, and trying not to. Well, what you so mad about, old lip lock? I mean, look at yonder. Your apple tree's blooming, everything's blooming. It's a beautiful morning after a really crazy night. I'm not angry because I've spent part of the morning retrieving items that were blown a block or two away. No, it's just part of living. Weather is part of living. When the weather gets bad, you just hunker down and deal with it and the aftermath. I'm angry because I'm thinking about the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department in Tennessee. And I compare it to my Sheriff's Department here in Cleburne County, Arkansas, where we have good, decent, for the most part. I mean, any place you go, any organization, any group of people, there's liable to be at least one that's either a criminal themselves or, at the least, dishonest. Or just a jerk. But I'm not angry this morning because of my sheriff's department. I'm getting angrier and angrier because I keep thinking about Detective Pruitt. You know, it would be nice if any of the good people in Hawkins County, Tennessee, were to call the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department, because you have the right to do so, because they work for you. Not those of you like Jody Sue Brown who sit on their fat, lazy asses not paying any taxes. Not people like that. And there are a bunch of them from what I've seen. You know, the ones that thought when Summer Wells disappeared on the 15th of June of 2021, oh, I'll just make myself a Facebook group. And I'll just make myself a YouTube channel. Because I'm going to get rich and famous because there's a little girl missing. Fuckers. But the good people of Hawkins County, those of you who actually pay taxes, in other words, the salary and wages of the public employees in your area, has a single one of you, and I doubt if any of you will even hear or see this, but as my viewers know, when I do a yard stroll, it's for me to vent. I don't expect anything to actually come of it, other than the relief that I feel afterwards. Nonetheless, I wonder if a single one of you has bothered since June the 15th of 2021 to call the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department and ask them the proverbial question. Do you know any more today than you knew on 15 June 2021 regarding Summer Wells? Probably not. Anybody else had a little kid go missing since June the 15th of 2021 in Hawkins County, Tennessee? If not, I think we could safely guess we don't have a serial child abductor. Just one little 5-year-old girl, just a little old bitty wisp of a thing, out in the middle of nowhere, so to speak. Beach Creek community, Hawkins County, Tennessee. Over 11 acres of land. And in 2 minutes, she fucking vanishes out of the daytime walkout basement. Motherfuckers. If anybody has the courage, the audacity to call the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department or the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, what will you be told by somebody like motherfucking Detective Pruitt? Fat, lazy fuck. You'll be asked if you would like to have an application for employment if you think you can do any better. Well, I could sure as hell do better never having been in law enforcement when it came to the handling of Brandon Lewis Lawson, the son of the sheriff of Hawkins County, who is a registered sex offender. Not the sheriff, his son Brandon Lewis Lawson. And as I have pointed out before, and shall now point out again, Sheriff Ronnie Lawson was too busy covering his son's ass on the 15th of June of 2021 to care very much at all, if any, regarding the disappearance of Summer Wells. So I guess if you live in Hawkins County, Tennessee, and your child hasn't been abducted or disappeared, vanished, dematerialized, then you don't fucking care enough to call the Sheriff's Department and say, hey, have y'all made any progress regarding Summer Wells? Do you know any more today than you knew on the 15th of June of 2021? Are you even working her case? Tell you what now. I knew I would lose my train of thought because the more I talk, the angrier I get. Don Wells, Candace Bly Wells, how long has it been since you yourselves called the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department or the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation to make inquiry as to any progress whatsoever in the case of your missing daughter? Or do you fucking care? If she wasn't abducted, if she wasn't kidnapped, how in the hell did a tiny 5-year-old just walk off? Just fucking walk off. She didn't just walk off. She did not just walk off. There's no way anybody can convince me otherwise. I don't know what happened to her. I do not know what happened to Summer Moon Utah Wells. I apologize for the traffic noise. It's the time of day people are going to work. But I'm not going to try to make this video again. You guys know me. When I upload, it just is what it is. And often at a time like this, it is nothing more than pure raw emotion on behalf of missing Summer Moon Utah Wells, whose parents do not apparently give a fuck. The sheriff's department apparently does not give a fuck. And Detective Pruitt, you fat bastard. Yeah, you lazy fat bastard. I don't pay your wages, so all I can do is bitch on YouTube. But I can guarantee your ass, if I lived in Hawkins County, Tennessee, you'd be arresting me for fucking harassment.